Ratha Yatra is a Hindu festival associated with Lord Jagannath held at Puri in the state of Odisha, India. It is the oldest Ratha Yatra taking place in India and the world, dating back to 10th–11th century, and its descriptions can be found in Brahma Purana, Padma Purana, and Skanda Purana and Kapila Samhita. This annual festival is celebrated on Ashadha Shukla Paksha Dwitiya. The festival commemorates Jagannath's annual visit to Gundicha Temple via Mausi Maa Temple near Balagandi Chaka, Puri. As part of Ratha Yatra, the deities of Jagannath, Balabhadra and Subhadra are taken out in a procession to Gundicha Temple and remain there for 9 days. Then the deities of Ratha Yatra return to the main temple. The return journey of Puri Jagannath Ratha Yatra is known as Ashadha Yatra. 3 richly decorated chariots resembling temple structures are pulled through the streets of Puri called Padma Purana. This commemorates the annual journey of Lord Jagannath, Lord Balabhadra, and the sister Subhadra to their aunt's temple, the Gundicha Temple, which is situated at a distance of 2 kilometers from the temple. This is the only day when devotees who are not allowed in the temple premises, such as non-Hindus and foreigners, can get their glimpse of the deities. During the festival, devotees from all over the world go to Puri with an earnest desire to help pulling the Lord's chariots with the help of other priests pulling the chariots with ropes. They consider this auspicious deed and risk their lives in the huge crowd. The huge processions accompanying the chariots play devotional songs with drums, tambourines, trumpets, etc. Children line the streets through which the chariot will pass and add to the mass chorus. The Ratha carts themselves are some approximately 45 feet high and are pulled by the thousands of pilgrims who turn up for the event. The chariots are built anew each year only from a particular type of tree. Millions of devotees congregate at Puri for this annual event from all over the country and abroad. It is also broadcast live on many Indian foreign television channels as well as many of the websites telecast Jagannath Ratha Yatra live. Description: Ratha Yatra, the festival of chariots of Sri Jagannath, is celebrated every year at Puri, the temple town in Odisha, on the 2nd day of Shukla Paksha of Ashadha Mas. The presiding deities of the Jagannath Temple, Puri's main temple, Lord Jagannath, Lord Balabhadra and Goddess Subhadra, with the celestial wheel, are removed from the temple in a ceremonial procession to the chariots. The huge colorfully decorated chariots are drawn by a multitude of devotees on the Balagandi, the Grand Avenue to the Gundicha Temple, 2 miles away to the north. On the way back from the Gundicha Temple, the 3 deities stop for a while near the Mausi Maa Temple and have an offering of the Kapila, which is a special type of pancake supposed to be the Lord's favorite. After a stay for 7 days, the deities return to their abode. The chariots, the 3 chariots of Balabhadra, Subhadra and Jagannath, are newly constructed every year with wood of specified trees like Fassi, Dorza, etc. They are customarily brought from the ex-princely state of Disapula by a specialist team of carpenters who have hereditary rights and privileges. For the same, the logs are traditionally set afloat as rafts in the river Mahanadi. These are collected near Puri and then transported by road. The 3 chariots are decorated as per the unique scheme prescribed and followed for centuries. Stand on the Balagandi, the Grand Avenue, covered with bright canopies made of stripes of red cloth and combined with those of black, yellow and blue colors. The huge chariots are lined across the wide avenue in front of the majestic temple close to its eastern entrance, which is also known as the Sinhadwara at the Lion's Gate. Lord Jagannath's chariot is called Nandiosa. It is 45 feet high and 45 feet square at the wheel level. It has 16 wheels, each of 7 foot diameter, and is decked with a cover made of red and yellow cloth. Lord Jagannath is identified with Krishna, who is also known as Pitambara, the one attired in golden yellow robes, and hence the distinguishing yellow stripes on the canopy of this chariot. The chariot of Lord Balarama, called the Taladwaja, is the one with the palm tree on its flag. It has 14 wheels, each of 7 foot diameter, and is covered with red and blue cloth. Its height is 44 feet. The chariot of Subhadra, known as Dwarpa Balarana, literally trampler of pride, is 43 feet high with 12 wheels, each of 7 foot diameter. This chariot is decked with a covering of red and black cloth, black being traditionally associated with Shakti and the mother goddess. Around each of the chariots are 9 Partava devatas, painted wooden images representing different deities on the chariot sides. Each of the chariots is attached to 4 horses. These are of different colors: dark ones for Balarama, white ones for Jagannatha, and red ones for Subhadra. Each chariot has a charioteer called Sarathi. The 3 charioteers attached to the chariots of Jagannatha, Balarama, and Subhadra respectively are Daruka, Mitali, and Arjuna. Descriptions of the chariots. Nandagosha. The chariot of Lord Jagannath is named as Nandagosha, a Garudadwaja, a Kapiladwaja. The Lord is accompanied by Madame Mohan. Number of wheels, total number of wooden pieces used. Height, 44 feet 2 inches. Length and breadth, 34 feet 6 inches by 34 feet 6 inches. Wrappings, red, yellow color cloths guarded by Garuda, name of the charioteer. Daruka, the flag. Trailokyamahini, the horses. Shankar, Balahaka, Suweta, Haridashwa, the rope. Sankachudin Naguni, presiding 9 deities. Varaha Gobardhan Krishna, Gopi Krishna, Nursing Harama Narayan, Trivikrama, Hanuman, Rudra, Taladwaja. The chariot of Balabhadra, named as Taladwaja, Alangaladwaja. The Lord is accompanied by Ramakrishna. Number of wheels, total number of wooden pieces used. Height, 43 feet 3 inches. Length and breadth, 33 feet by 33 feet. Wrappings, red, bluish-green color cloths guarded by Basudev, name of the charioteer. Mitali, the flag. Anani, the horses. Tribra, Gora, Urgashama, Swarnanava, the rope. Basuki Nagit, presiding 9 deities. Ganesh, Kartikeya, Avamangala, Pralambari, Hataya, Damutyunjaya, Natamvara, Mukta, Swashashadva, Devadalarana. The chariot of Subhadra, named as Darpadalarana, Devadalarana, Padmadwaja. The goddess is accompanied by Sudarshana. Number of wheels, total number of wooden pieces used. Height, 42 feet 3 inches. Length and breadth, 31 feet 6 inches by 31 feet 6 inches. Wrappings, red, black color cloths guarded by Jayad Urga, name of the charioteer. Arjuna, the flag. Nadambika, the horses. Rochaka, Mochika, Jita, Aparahita, the rope. Swarnachudin Naguni, presiding 9 deities. Chandi, Chamunda, Ugratara, Vanad Urga, Shulad Urga, Varahi, Shamakali, Mangalavamala, Ratha Yatra, Karinfo, Chandan Jatra. The construction of the chariot starts on Akshaya Tritiya, the 3rd day of the bright fortnight of Vaisakha, with ritual fire worship. This takes place in front of the palace of the king of Puri and opposite the main office of the Puri temple. On this day, the new agricultural season starts and farmers start plowing the fields. This day also marks the beginning of the summer festival of the deities, also known as the Sandalwood Festival or Chandan Yatra, which lasts for 3 weeks. In this festival, the representative images of the presiding deities are taken out in colorful processions and given a ceremonial boat ride in the Narendra tank every day, in an interesting demonstration of the assimilative character of the Jagannatha cult. Madand Mohana and Ramakrishna, representing Jagannatha and Amp Balarama, partake in the festival with the representatives images of the presiding deities of 5 main Shiva temples of Puri. These are curiously known as Panchapandava, the 5 brothers of the Mahabharata story. Later the deities have a ritual bath in a small temple in the middle of the tank, in stone tubs filled with water, sandalwood paste, scents and flowers. This sandalwood festival culminates in the Snana Yatra, the bathing festival on the full moon day of the month of Jesta. On this day, the presiding deities descend from the seats on an elevated platform in the Sanctum Sanctorum, the bejeweled throne. They are bathed in 108 pots of water brought from the Sunakayuwa, the golden well, and assume the elephant form on the special bathing platform, close to the eastern boundary wall of the temple. For that day the deities remain in symbolic and ritual convalescence for about 2 weeks. They are barred from view of the ordinary devotees. Only 3 special patachitras, traditional Oriya paintings of natural colors on cloth stiffened with starch, known as anusara patas, are strung on a bamboo screen hiding the deities from public view, can be seen by the public. During this period, the deities are given only roots, leaves, berries and fruits to cure them from their indisposition. This ritual is a reminder of the strong tribal elements in the genesis and evolution of the Jagannatha cult. The progeny of Lalita, daughter of the original tribal worshipper Biswabasu, chieftain of hunters, and the Brahmin priest Vidyapati, are known as Daitapatiya Datas. They have almost exclusive privilege of serving the Lord during the convalescence and through the entire period of Ratha Yatra, the festival of chariots. Sunabesha. After the chariots of the deities return to the main temple from the Gundicha Temple, the deities are attired in gold ornaments and worshipped on the chariots. This celebration is known as Sunabesha. Tradition maintains that this event was first started by King Kapilendra Dev in 1460, when after returning victorious from war he donated gold to Jagannath. The deities are adorned with gold jewelries weighing nearly 208 kg. In 2014, nearly 900,000 devotees witnessed this event held on the 9th of July, the Ratha Yatra of 2014. The Ratha Yatra in Puri of 2014 started on the 29th of June amid great fanfare and religious fervor with tight security arranged by the authorities. The Indian Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi, greeting the people on the occasion of the Ratha Yatra, tweeted, "My warm greetings to the people on the occasion of the Rath Yatras that will be held across India today. We bow to Lord Jagannath on this auspicious day. Today once again he sets out on his chariot, giving blessings to the people. More than 1 million devotees are expected to throng Puri on the occasion for the festival that is watched by millions on television. The Bahuda Yatra, the return journey of Jagannath from Gundicha Temple, occurred on the 7th of July and was attended by more than 400,000 devotees. The Ratha Yatra and Pavandi of 2015. The Ratha Yatra in Puri of 2015 started on the 18th of July amid great fanfare and religious fervor with tight security arranged by the authorities. International Ratha Yatra. The Ratha Yatra festival has become a common sight in most major cities of the world since 1968 through the ISKCON Hare Krishna movement. By the mercy of of Lord Jagannath and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada successfully transplanted the festival, which now happens on an annual basis in places all over the world in over 108 cities including Moscow, New York, London, Rome, Zurich, Kolkata, Mumbai, Karachi, Berlin, Heidelberg, Cologne, Florence, Wrocław, Sydney, Perth, Kampala, Nairobi, Mombasa, Kisumu, Mexico City, Dublin, Belfast, Manchester, Birmingham, Alcesque, Buenos Aires, Madrid, Stockholm, Bath, Budapest, Auckland, Melbourne, Montreal, Paris, Copenhagen, Amsterdam, Los Angeles, Toronto, Vancouver, Santiago, Tallinn, Lima, Antwerp, Sofia, Kuala Lumpur, Oslo, Zhongshan, Madkeena, Singapore, Bangkok and many other cities. The Ratha Yatra in Damri, Bangladesh, is one of the most important in Bangladesh. Service offerings. Jagannath Temple employs different kinds of savakas who offer the services on the Ratha, Swara, Mahashura, Dahuka, Ratha Dahuka Boli, which are poetic recitations. Ratha Yatra being a symbolic expression of fertility and life cycle, these Boli, sung by the Dahuka, contain bawdy songs. It is believed that unless the Dahuka Boli is sung, Ratha does not move. These songs are sung publicly without any kind of hold on the lyrics. Dahuka controls the movement of Ratha during the festival. Data Patti, Puspalaka, Binati players. Binati is an age-old art, in which a person spins balls set on fire and tied to the ends of a rope. Every year during the Ratha Yatra, devotees perform Binati to appease Lord Jagannath. Knives and fireballs, which are attached to the Binati, add color to the procession of the Lord as it reaches its destination.